Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gandhi, joined by I can't even say it. I'm at a loss for words. Ghostayame, Ghost, former teammate. We've had so much, just so much history between each other. But really, I was confused. I didn't know if you were playing this event. How did you come to retire?
Well, after the last event, I realized that I kind of wanted to focus on school a little bit more. I figured that it's the best idea is to really make sure I get that degree. So I wanted to focus on that, and I'm not the best with the time management. I play Halo all the time, so when I want to play it and I got schoolwork, it's Halo over schoolwork. So I had to put it to the side for a little bit.
Hey, well, you can't argue with that. I mean, at least you're making the responsible decision and still keeping Carbon alive. You are Carbon at that. Now, first off, how did that conversation come up? I got to know. Yeah, so they were like all-stars, and then you're like, oh, contraire.
No, actually, believe it or not, the first knowledge I had of becoming Carbon was getting a little pop-up mention on my phone from Snipedown tweeting, now officially you are Carbon.
No.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm all right with the decision. I'm actually more so happy with it because they're going to continue the legacy, and rightfully so, with a solid squad that I can support with the name. So I'm happy about that, and eventually they did kind of ask for my, I guess, approval, and I gave them it. So.
Well, I mean, being Triple X's son and all, I mean, it's kind of fitting. You know how that is. But so how is this team coming into this event? I'm sure you've watched their streams all the time. So give me a quick little synopsis.
I would just say that they're very similar to us almost. Back when we were in 2006.
It's not even me saying it.
It's, you got Snipedown, we got Gandhi, you got Assault, myself. You got a little bit, you got Blaze. I could say that he's more of, I would definitely say a Shockwave type of character.
Not 07 Wave.
No, not 07. But and then you got Ryan Noob filling in for Karma, and I feel like they are really a very strong team, and I can't get enough of the whole team. They mesh so well together instantly, and that's the thing is that at first a lot of people said, oh, they might not have the practice, but we didn't have the practice. Yeah. We didn't, and a lot of the times you get to see some of these teams come out strong and without any practice. So we hope to do it here this weekend.
Now my question for you is we all know what Snipedown is capable of. Is he going to bring it here? And if he is going to bring it here, do you have a coaching strategy for that? Or are you going to be like, oh, drop that sniper now for Snipedown kind of thing?
Actually, we talked about it a little bit so far, and we are going to get Snipedown every sniper. So everyone in the tournament, seriously, watch out.
Watch your face.
Watch his screen. It's going to be in his hands every single time, and the kid's going to be confident when he's taking those shots. So watch out. Besides that, a couple players might take a few shots, but you may see the occasional drop for Snipedown in some close TS games, maybe in the 48-48 region.
Nice. Now, this veto system is something completely new to everyone, and everyone's kind of not sure what to expect.
Yeah.
For you, how do you feel about it? Do you like it? Is it kind of like, oh, well, at least I don't have amplified TS for Game 5 anymore?
I think that the veto system is. It's a great move by Anakin, and I believe it's Anakin and the rest of the MLG staff. However, at the same time, I feel like it was nice having those 11 game types where we felt that everyone needed to be practiced. And obviously you have the couple game types that people aren't the fan of. We weren't a fan of Warlock TS back in the day, and we wish that we could veto that Game 5. But at the end of the day, whether you're playing Warlock TS Game 5, or Game 2, whether it's the first series or the last series, you need to be good at Warlock TS, and that's the bottom line.
Well, I mean, so what? You're saying that because of this veto system, some teams are going to be slacking at other game types?
Oh, 100%. I mean, you saw when Instinct was actually slacking last season a little bit, it was because of the new maps that they weren't prepared for. And look what happened. Other people came in. Then they finally went over them, took a couple hours out of their day and went over all the maps, and they come back and win it. So I feel like the veto system could make or break some teams that are well practiced or not.
Gotcha. Now, a worry that has to be in the back of every player's mind has to be the split screen. Now, that's going to be the first time in a long time that a lot of these players have even contemplated even looking at split screen. Now, from a coach, you're going to be a little bit crammed in there. You're going to have an amateur or a pro coach behind you screaming. You're going to have people literally right next to you. Are you kind of nervous about that? Is it going to be hard to hear?
Well, to be honest, I thought it would be a little bit, I thought I personally would be a little bit nervous, and yes, it would be hard to hear. However, recently I've been going to a couple of locals at Penn State, and I've gotten into that environment, back into that local amateur environment where you have to be prepared for not hearing a nade or not hearing a call out, and not getting frustrated with your teammates because they did make the call out and you just didn't hear it. So I feel like I can be prepared for it, and I will be definitely for going into this weekend.
Now, my last and final question for you, Ghost, before I send you on your way, is why did you not enter the free-for-all? That is how you made your name.
Believe it or not, I did enter the free-for-all.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Cut it out.
I swear to God, I'm in the free-for-all.
No way.
Yeah,
Are you gonna slap? Or are you gonna do well?
Yeah, I'm trying to win it, to be honest.
Really?
So we'll see what happens.
Well, that's definitely gonna help out. You knock out like a Roy, and you're like,
right,
you
yeah,
are Carbon,
yeah.
a little bit better.
That's a good
only
idea.
It doesn't contribute at all to your seeding.
Does not, but I can contribute to the rest of the team, so we'll do it there.
All right. Well, fantastic. Ghost, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will have free-for-all round 1 coming up soon, so stay tuned.